Hey guys, NCAP24 here. One of the questions we get over and over in our community is how do I learn a new offense efficiently? Now, somebody who builds offenses professionally, I'm in a unique position over the last 10 years that I have a lot of experience in this area. So what I'm going to do today is give you my personal tips on how to build and master the most effective offenses in Madden. Let's get into it. Ready? So the most important thing in any offense is what I call base plays. These are plays that are designed to beat just about anything your opponent can run against you. They're going to have route combinations that beat any zones, at least one route that's going to be certain to beat man coverage. And it's okay to have different base plays to target man and zone, but the best plays you're going to find are going to beat both. So you're probably asking yourself, how do I go ahead and find one of these base plays? And now that Hot Route Master has been built into every quarterback in Madden 26, it's easier than ever to build base plays out of hot routes. So let's go ahead and jump into practice mode. And let me show you one of my favorite combinations that we can use right away. What I'm going to do here is show you how to go ahead and use Hot Route Master to do all hot routes for a simple route combination that can beat both man and zone, right? So I'm going to call it tight open, verticals, halfback burst. You can see they're all going up the field. I'm going to change each route. So what I'm going to do is start with the left side. I'm going to put the X on a streak and the Y on a zig, okay? It's gonna look like this. Put the A on a deep cross and the B on a return. And lastly, we'll put the running back on a flat route, okay? What that's gonna do is it's gonna give you a nice high-low in the middle of the field with the A going across the beat zones, while also being able to get this B to get underneath him in order to basically go after the user. The user stays on the A, we hit the B. If the user stays low on the B, we hit the A. And then also on the left side, we have the ability to beat man coverage with the zig, but it also holds down the coverage of the flats so that we can get the A open. So we just go through our reads. And the first person you can always look at is this Y. We can hit him. That was against, cover 3 where they expanded out on their zones and we're having an easy catch there, right? So I'm just going to do this a couple times just so you can see basically as we go through all the reads. We can do the same thing. Now we can go over here, look at this A first. We like this B. We hit him underneath. We got ourselves an easy catch. And then lastly, we can go ahead and look at the A receiver if our O-line holds up and gives us the ability to have a little bit more yards on it. So we can go through our progressions and look at them and say, you know what, we still got the Y is going to get open. We're still going to get the B get open. But we want to wait a little bit longer. Our O-line's doing well. We hit this player and we're going to get ourselves the easy catch. Now, when I said base plays, we want to also have options when it goes against man coverage. So if we go here and we put man coverage on and we do the same exact route setup, right? You do have some options here. You have the ability for the Y to win right away. You have the ability for the A to win across the field. Then you have the ability for the B. So you got 3 different options there. So we go ahead, we think that it's going to be zone coverage. It ends up being man. We see that the Y is open. We hit him and we get ourselves the easy yards. And that's what a base play is going to do. It's going to give you the option to beat both zone and man, going through your reads and hitting the first available receiver. Now, if you're a HuddleGG subscriber, we make this process very easy for you. We put base plays in every single one of our game plans to get you up to speed quickly. Let's go ahead to the website and let me show you how you can find these base plays really easy. All you have to do is go to offensive coordinator and load up the game plan that you are running. We're going to call the tight open and press continue. Then what you're going to see is that you have these situations on the right-hand side, and this is where you go and start clicking on what you want to go against. So say you want to go against all man coverage, all cover 2, all cover 3, all cover 4. And what it's going to do is it's going to show you all the best plays in our playbook in order to go and attack what we're facing. And then what you do is you go ahead and pick one of those and go and run it in gameplay. So we'll pick this motion spot zig, and you're going to see that you're going to have the ability to view the setup. You can go ahead and view the video, and it's going to teach you exactly what your progression reads are to beat both man and zone. So now that you got your base plays, it's time to build up muscle memory. And what I like to do is go into practice mode and go up against random zone defense. Now, most people don't even know that this exists, but in practice mode, you can go to play type tab when you choose your defensive play, scroll down to zone coverage, and then double click the left stick. So now that I get that set up, I'm just going to jump into practice mode. I'm going to start practicing 2 to 3 of those base plays and just start making reads. I want to make sure that when I go into game, I'm able to set up the plays without having to think about it. And I want that read progression to feel natural to me. And once I'm confident in what I've practiced, it's time to go into real games and get those live reps. So the next phase of learning an offense for me involves playing against a real opponent. Now, ideally, you have a lab partner that you can scrimmage against, but if not, you can just load up into head-to-head games. It's important that your goal isn't just winning the game. You're going to have to be okay losing, because at this point, it's all about improving. So no matter what happens in these games, I'm only allowing myself to run the 2 to 3 base plays I practice just to get a feel for them in live reps against a real opponent. In a new offense, you're going to struggle against specific defenses, and that's going to bring us up to our next step. Let's say that you didn't have the success that you wanted against cover 3. The next step is to go ahead and add 1 to 2 more plays that specifically target cover 3 so you have more to your arsenal. Now, if you're a Huddle subscriber, you can go back to the offense coordinator and search for plays that just beat cover 3. Watch the videos and learn the steps. Then we're going to go back into practice mode and repeat the process. So if you're not a Huddle subscriber, this is where your lab work comes in. You're going to want to set up a defense to run a random cover 3 by going to concept, and then going and getting into the cover 3. Then you can see here, you just press the left stick in, and it's going to be random cover 3. And you're just going to want to experiment with route combinations. I'm going to show you the one that we chose in the offensive coordinator called DigZ Spot. All we're going to do in this play is put the A on a streak, and then take the B and put him on a speed out and stem him up 3 notches, okay? What this is going to do is give us a really nice high-low with the R, B, and the B. And then we've also got the ability for the X to be a backside route. And we just go through our progressions when going against cover 3. We look at the RB first. If he's open, we hit him, get ourselves some easy yards up the field. If they're doing any type of low concept, we're going to go ahead and go after the B comp. And you can see how that's going to be there. And then we also have the X there. So we look at the RB. He's not open. Now we're going to hit this X. He's in the middle. And we're going to have that ability to hit him. And if they are playing any underneath coverage, what you're going to see here is that you're going to be able to go and hit the B receiver. So 1, 2, 3 on the B. Let's make sure we got him here. And we're going to go run the thing. RB's not open. Now the B's open. We're going to hit him on the sidelines, get ourselves an easy catch. So now that you got the core process down, what you want to do is go play some more lab games with the plays that you've learned. Find some pain points that you got, go lab some more new plays, add them to your arsenal, and repeat. I usually do this about 3 or 4 times before I feel confident that I can go into a real games and really take the offense that I've learned to the next level and start winning. So some of our subscribers prefer running their own schemes, but need that little extra firepower when building an offense. Now that's where our route combo comes into play. Think of it like building blocks of an offense. We give you specific route combinations that attack every coverage in the game from a variety of alignments. Even if you're running one of our game plans, it never hurts to be able to build in your own plays and add that personal touch to the scheme. Now, if you get stuck at any step of the process, we're here to help. We have a Discord that is open to the community and is completely free to join. It's got thousands of people in the server that have used this step process to get better at offense. If you're just looking for a lab partner or just want to get better at the game, it's a great place to start. And you can join by going directly to HuddleGG/Discord or go to the website and select the Discord from the site's navigation. Now, this is the process that thousands of our community members are using, and we're confident that it's going to work for you as well. Good luck out there, and we'll see you on the next video.